Okay, so you're in a conference room, you have a suggestion, an idea, a thought, and you express it to the group, and then you get mansplained or interrupted. What do you do?
Yeah, I mean, the interruption thing, I'll hit that first. There's always people who are just excited to get their conversation, their point of view on the table. And, for me, I'll just say, hey, let me finish where I'm going here. I think just being matter of fact about that and not getting ticked off about it or emotional about it, just let me finish what I'm saying and then I'll turn it over to you.
Yeah. Do you want to explain what mansplaining is to anyone in our audience who doesn't know what it means?
Well, I think what she's trying to say is that mansplaining is when a guy does just what I did. And, it really undermines the person who's speaking in that moment. I always think it's best when you can just be really matter of fact about that. And, maybe it's even saying, well, let me try to explain further what I'm saying right now.
Right. And what about when you come up with an idea, a suggestion, a thought, and then someone sort of discounts it within the room, and then 5-10 minutes later it comes up again from a gentleman in a similar fashion, and it's considered a very good idea, one that they want to implement. What do you do?
Yeah, my favorite in that scenario is if someone else stands up for that, because I think it's that whole moment where you feel very small and very petty for having to say, hey, that was my idea.
Yep.
But if forced, then I think it's, that's exactly what, at the early part of the conversation, that's what I was suggesting that we do.
Yeah.
And so, let me build on where you're going with that. I think that'll kind of move you through that, and hopefully it changes it for the next time.
And I think it's something that happens through experience.
Yeah.
I think that as you go through your career and these things happen to you, you know how to handle them better.